You're listening to Travel Tales with me, Isabella, your virtual travel agent. On this podcast, we dive into the details of my favourite destinations around the world. I'm so excited to share these destinations with you, how to travel there, where to stay, and what to be sure not to miss adding to your itinerary. I'm your guide to becoming a travel superhero. Today, we're packing our bags and heading to the land of fire. Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, is full of charm that blends the old and the new and the European with the Orient seamlessly. Baku is the newest ancient city in the world. If you haven't visited this gem, you're in for a treat. Baku is an incredibly interesting city for so many reasons. For example, Baku is 28 metres or 92 feet below sea level, making it the lowest major city in the world. It is strategically located on the rich Caspian Sea, and it has seen unprecedented growth since separating from the Soviet Union and declaring independence in 1990. Baku is the largest city and capital of Azerbaijan, with a population of over 2 million. Baku's history goes back to time immemorial. The petroleum-rich lands around Baku often spontaneously caught fire, and the reputation of this land of fire meant that the country was sacred to the Zoroastrian religion that was prominent throughout the Persian Empire of the late Bronze and Iron Ages. In fact, the modern flame towers that can be seen from anywhere in the capital commemorate this lofty position of Azerbaijan as a place of worship for the Zoroastrians. The three wise men from the biblical story of the birth of Jesus were Magi, or Zoroastrian priests, and would have known Baku well. The Romans even reached Baku in the period of 94 to 96 AD. Engraved stones found in the old town note their presence. Always a prominent stop on the Silk Road in the middle of the burning desert, Baku thrived into the 20th century when it became part of the Soviet Union, to whom it supplied large amounts of high-grade crude oil. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, the newly independent Azerbaijan undertook a huge redevelopment program to turn Baku into the modern city that remembers its ancient roots. Soviet-era and Stalinist buildings were destroyed and replaced by an innovative and playful modern architecture. Today, Baku is coolly convenient, quite modern, and a wonderful place to explore. Reaching Baku is straightforward from most large cities in Europe. When travelling from further afield, you can always connect through Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Doha, Istanbul, or Ankara. Haydar Aliyev International Airport is located just 25 kilometres or 16 miles from Baku city centre, and there are convenient transport links between them. There's a 24/7 airport express bus, or you can use taxis or ride shares. If you want to use public transport, I'd recommend purchasing an electronic Baku card, which you can top up and use on different transport links around the city. Baku's main attractions are mostly within walking distance from the centre. If you want to venture further, then using the simple metro system can transport you anywhere for a small fee. If you prefer private transport, then use Bolt, the most popular rideshare application in Baku. As you might expect in an ancient and modern city, there's so much to do. Here are my top picks from the old to the new. Içeri Şehir, or Baku's Old City, is a stunning relic of history. This UNESCO-listed heritage site will transport you back in time to when the Shirvanshahs ran this medieval capital. Lose yourself within this historic centre's walls, wind down its narrow streets, and discover small shops and cafes in its many squares. There are so many historical areas to see within these walls, but here are my top 2 must-sees. Number 1. Follow the spiral staircase to the top of the 29-metre or 95 feet Maiden Tower, where you can enjoy the best views of the entire old city. This historic tower dates back to the 12th century, and it's one of the most iconic buildings in the country. Number 2. You can't miss Shirvanshah Palace, whose main attraction is a stunning mosque from the 15th century. The palace was the home of the Shirvanshah, the dynasty that ruled the region for nearly 700 years, from the 8th to the 16th century. Bibi Haybat Mosque is located just outside the city centre. This beautiful sandstone edifice is full of mystery and holds some interesting legends. As the story goes, the mosque is a place of worship for infertile women. The legends state that some women travelled there on foot, worshipped, and within a year gave birth. Whether you believe it or not, its beautiful emerald tiling will definitely leave you enthralled. Heydar Aliyev Centre is one of the most beautiful modern pieces of architecture in the entire city. Its curves and brilliant white colouring completely stand out from anything else in the city. Baku Miniature Book Museum is the only miniature book museum in the world. This unique place is unmissable because the tiny books look like they were made for fairies. The books were parts of a private collection that just needed to be displayed to the public. Gobustan and the Mud Volcanoes. This is perhaps the most unique outdoor setting in the world. The mud volcanoes release natural gas and can catch fire, and there are even places where the land has been burning for centuries. Nonetheless, if not on fire, the mud is shockingly cold to the touch at just above freezing. It's an amazing sight that has seen visitors since prehistoric times, as evidenced by the Neolithic rock carvings found in the area. Here's a pro tip. Why not have a picnic at the Heydar Aliyev Centre? The surrounding grassy park is the perfect place to take a break during a day of sightseeing while still enjoying this wonderful building. And now a word from our sponsors, the Journey Hero travel app. Soon you'll be able to download the coolest new travel app available anywhere. The Journey Hero travel app puts the power of artificial intelligence on your phone to locate fantastic deals that are tailored just for you. The best part, however, is that after you book and even pay, Journey Hero will continue to look for better deals. A better deal is one at the same level of service or higher that is lower cost. When it finds a better deal, it will give you the option to change, and if you accept, it will refund the difference in what you paid to your credit card. How cool is that? Everyone wants an unexpected windfall. You can use the extra money for a bit more shopping. Now, back to our podcast. When visiting any country, the food is just as much a part of the culture as its attractions. Here are my favourite places to eat in Baku. Plov or pilaf is a traditional food in Azerbaijan as well as other places in Asia and Eastern Europe. This dish uses saffron-flavoured rice that's cooked with aromatic herbs, meats and vegetables. Different restaurants specialise at this dish and it can have so many variations. My favourite is the iconic restaurant Firuze. Kebab is a firm favourite in Azerbaijan. Kebab is made of various kinds of seasoned meat and vegetables that are skewered and barbecued. Lulia kebab is a particular type of kebab that consists of delicious barbecued minced lamb. Try this dish at the traditionally decorated Nergiz restaurant. Baklava was historically prepared for Novruz, the Zoroastrian festival that celebrates the arrival of spring. Baklava is similar to Turkish baklava and is very sweet, but is accompanied perfectly by strong black tea. Try it at Baklava, a cool cafe where you can spend the afternoon playing games or smoking the hookah. Once you've had your fill of culture and sightseeing, it's time to hit the town. Baku's nightlife is glamorous and practically brand new. Here are my favourites. Room Fine Art Wine and Dine. Like the name suggests, this venue has elegant wines. Try selections from Azerbaijan's most renowned winemaking company, Savalan. You can enjoy all sorts of delectable cocktails here in a casual setting where the owners want you to feel relaxed and at home. Barfly Social Club is a small chain that I love around the world, in places as diverse as Singapore, Sofia and Abu Dhabi. Enjoy world-class DJs at this bustling spot and try their signature cocktail called Crazy Love. You're in for a treat. Buddha Bar may be my favourite chain venue in the world. Originally from Paris, most major cities have a unique Buddha Bar and Baku is no exception. This elegant bar is located at the JW Marriott Hotel Ab Sharon. It has incredible music in a relaxing atmosphere where you'll enjoy both eating and lounging. You'll certainly want to come Baku for more. Here's another pro tip. The centre of Baku's nightlife is concentrated around Nizami Street, and you can easily access all of the bars and clubs on this street. Take a walk around this district and experience the best of Baku's nightlife. You'll need somewhere to rest your head after your busy days in Azerbaijan's capital. I'd recommend these top stays. Sultan Inn Boutique Hotel is located in the heart of the old city. Next to the Maiden's Tower, this elegant hotel has everything you need for an outstanding stay. Enjoy a cocktail at their stunning garden terrace, receive luxurious service and revel in their unique decor. Badam d'Art Boutique Hotel is another great choice for your stay. You can relax in their top-class wellness spa, chill out at their outdoor pool, or enjoy their outstanding views of the city. Enjoy the beautiful energy and decor of Revelton Studios, a stunning apart hotel located within 30 metres of the Palace of the Shivranshahs. This homey stay will definitely impress. A fully fitted kitchen and dining room means you can really take it easy during your trip and cook exotic flavours of your own. Baku is one of the coolest hidden gems in the world. I'd recommend seeing this ancient and modern city as soon as you can while it's still a secret. Thanks for listening to Travel Tales with me, Isabella. Before we go, show some love by leaving us a review where you found this podcast. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook at Journey Hero app for more travel inspiration of some of my favourite destinations around the globe. You can also sign up to our newsletter from our website www.journeyhero.net to receive updates when I post new blog entries or podcasts. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll be heading to the lovely Beverly Hills. Now that's where I want to be, living in Beverly Hills.